Your forecast first, sponsored by Matex Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
We had that round of showers and storms come through late this morning into the afternoon hours, and some of us have been able to warm back up again. We're back into the upper 70s and lower 80s out there for us. 80 degrees in Effingham, 79 in Springfield, as well as in Lincoln. Decatur's there as well. Well, there's a little bit more cloud cover in places like Champaign, Danville, Watsika. They're in the lower 70s there. But you've got some clouds with the sun trying to come through on our Casey Summers weather camera in Mattoon on our Roofing Dog INET. Still pretty breezy with winds out of the south-southwest of trend 20, 25 miles per hour, helping to keep things mild even after those storms came through. The thing is, though, we are still calling for another chance later on tonight, and that's the one that could be strong to severe. WCIA 3 News starts right now.
Now from WCIA 3 News.
Initially, when we first called it, it was a postponement.
But that delay has turned into a cancellation. What you need to know if you've signed up for the Christie Clinic Illinois Marathon. Plus, health officials in one county are telling essential workers to get tested, symptoms or not. We'll tell you how you can get one done. And graduations are looking very different this year, and so are the requirements to get the diploma. How the state school board is bending some of the rules.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 5.
We were working with U of I and other facilities to try to reschedule a date in the fall.
But instead, thousands of runners and walkers will have to wait a year for the biggest race in central Illinois. Good evening, I'm Jennifer Roscoe. The 12th annual Christie Clinic Illinois Marathon has been canceled. WCIA 3's Jamie Mays has more on what this means for everyone involved.
We're standing near what would have been the start of the marathon. In March, organizers announced plans to postpone, and now they're canceling it entirely. After talking to government and healthcare officials, they decided this was the best option to ensure the safety of everyone involved. About 9,000 runners registered. If you were signed up, you won't get a refund, but you can use your registration fee toward the race in 2021 or 2022 or complete a virtual race this year. You would then get a bag, t-shirt, and finisher medal in August. Organizers say this will also impact businesses.
The hotels, the restaurants, all our sponsors, it's a huge, it's a huge impact to our community. I think they say it's about 10 million over the weekend. So obviously that hurts.
In addition, there is about $150,000 in charitable contributions generated through the race. That money won't be given out this year. Organizers say they're already preparing for next year's race. In Champaign, Jamie Mays, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
The 2021 race is expected to happen April 29th to May 1st. And we have an update on a gym in St. Joseph that opened yesterday. The Champaign County State's Attorney got a temporary restraining order against Zone Fitness Center. The gym was already served with a cease and desist order after it said it was going to open yesterday morning. This restraining order means it has to close. Officials say about a dozen people were working out when that was served. They were all escorted out and the doors were closed. The gym and the gym's owner and state's attorney will meet before a judge next week. We have an update on the number of COVID-19 cases at Rantoul Foods. So far, 83 employees have tested positive. Health officials say they're still testing the 700 some workers there. Along with testing, the Illinois pork producers will be doing a survey of the plant. That means U of I staff members are looking over the floor plans and taking samples at spots around the plant to test for the virus. New tonight at 5, the CU Public Health District is asking all essential workers to be tested for COVID-19. WCIA 3's Courtney Bunting has more about why they believe it's important.
With a growing number of COVID-19 cases in the county, including outbreaks at area workplaces, the Champaign-Urbana Public Health District is finding ways for people to protect themselves. Health Administrator Julie Pride says one of the best ways to do that is to expand testing guidelines.
Wherever you're working, you're eligible to test even if you don't have symptoms. Whether you're working in a grocery store or whether you're a newscaster or whether you're the mayor or anyone, you can go in and be tested.
Pride says the county now has more testing available than when the virus was first reported in the county. But there's still a national shortage continuing, and they know businesses would like to be able to test more often. That's why, on top of asking employees to test, they're also asking work sites to do things like wiping equipment down often, distancing employees, checking temperatures before shifts begin, and requiring PPE. Reporting, I'm Courtney Bunting, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
Pride says they are monitoring several workplaces in Champaign County with outbreaks. That's anywhere with 2 or more cases. Now, if you want to be tested, you need to call a specific number. That number is on our website. More than 3,000 more people have tested positive in the state in the past 24 hours. That brings the state total to nearly 88,000. 138 more people have died, for a total of nearly 4,000. To see the number of cases in your county as well as the number of recoveries, download the WCIA 3 News app. The state is doing something different to help the unemployed. They've launched a new website, Get Hired Illinois. It's a one-stop shop for employers and those looking for work. There are currently nearly 60,000 jobs posted. The website will also have career training opportunities. We have a link to it on our website, WCIA.com. Quaker Breakfast in the Park event won't be returning to Danville this summer, but the company is still doing what it can to help feed hungry kids. Quaker says it will donate products to support Danville's schools' breakfast and lunch services this summer. The district is expecting to feed up to 1,000 students each week. Also out of Danville, the farmers market starts up this weekend with a few changes. They're requiring social distancing. Only one customer at a time will be allowed in a vendor stall. They're also strongly encouraging people to wear face masks. More than 30 vendors will be in Crossroads Christian Church parking lot on Saturday. That is from 8 until noon. Teachers deserve a lot of thanks right now. Why one in Central Illinois got a parade for all she does. Plus, e-learning isn't quite the same as being in the classroom. What the State Board of Education is saying about the requirements to graduate.